morning, friends. I felt inspired by our broccoli today. So I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. How can you not enjoy those beautiful droplets? It's amazing. Anyway, hello. It's been a while. I'm here to update on our bags that we've been using to plant. It's very early right now. It's about 6. No, it's about 7. About 7 o'clock. And as you can already hear, stuff is going on in the neighborhood. Anyway, good morning. Hello. Before I forget, please subscribe. It's annoying. I get it. Thank you. And let's get to those updates. Okay. So here are some of our friends that have grown since the last time I had a video up. I had about 1 million pumpkin seeds sprout. Of course, I'm over exaggerating, but here's one of our pumpkin friends here. Here's a cantaloupe here, and if you notice the burning that happened right here, the burns on the leaves, this was actually in a different spot across from where a window was, and when the sun would hit this window, it would actually send a beam of light onto this plant, burning it. So whenever you're placing things, I guess be aware of what's around you. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. So, and then we have another pumpkin over here. Our watermelons are down the line over here. We'll get a close-up with them in a second. But one thing I wanted to highlight about this, one significant thing that I noticed, the bags work. The bags work. So, yay. I did have to lower the bags a bit and heighten these particular plants because they need some room. If you notice, I put them up on a little hill. Did just a little hill here. And that's so the roots, they have a very large root system. And so we're gonna need this room here for those roots to just reach out and grow in there. So room for their phalanges to spread out. I know plants don't have phalanges, but anyway. So and really quick about maintenance here with your plants. If you notice, there's this little trail here, a snail trail from a slug, and you want to make sure that you come out early in the morning to check your plants and make sure no slugs are feasting on your plants. I have a watermelon, one of the watermelons down the line. I had a slug just chilling on it this morning, just having a good time. So make sure you come out in the mornings to check this. But yes, as I was saying, I digress. I had to roll the bags down some and hill these up, and they're doing amazing. They're doing amazing. We're doing so well. Check out this beauty. Another pumpkin. I could do to roll this down a bit more. And another thing with these bags, we need more holes in them. So as you see, I've poked more holes in these, and that's so more air can get down into that dirt. I did notice that after a bit, if you put too much dirt, roll them up too high, these will get a bit soggy. When I say soggy, I mean the plant's feet are gonna get too wet. You're gonna get some root rot, and it's just like having it in a pot though. You have to make sure that you're not overwatering and all that. All right, quick recap. So things that I learned from using the bags. Don't use too much dirt. Poke more holes in the bag so that dirt can breathe more. Make sure you have quality soil. Be careful with what you're using. You can find you again something locally made. If you can. If you cannot, you use what you have, and that's okay. That's okay. I think I went over everything. Okay, so we need to poke more holes in the bags. Make sure your soil has enough water. Make sure your soil isn't too watery. An easy way to do that, come down here. You can feel for yourself how it's feeling. You can grab a little bit of the soil too. Go like that. And if it's sticking together, see it sticks together in a clump like this a little bit, it has enough water. But I'll want to water this evening. I prefer watering in the evenings too. You water in the morning and you live in a hot environment, that water that you water with in the morning can burn off too quickly during the day. That's just my preference. You can water in the morning or at night. I prefer watering at night, really getting a chance to absorb it, and that way you're not burning off a lot of water too. You're conserving your resources. We're trying to conserve our resources. All of us right now, I'm thinking about conserving our resources with everything that I do. I'm really trying. Obviously, I'm not going to be perfect, but I'm going to try to get it there for us, for myself, as best I can, okay? I think I covered everything so far. I'm going to show you more examples though of the changes, the small changes that I made. And yeah. Okay, and here are some of my onions. They're doing so well. You have to be careful with the way that so these are mine. These ones over here are the ones that were in my cabinet in the kitchen that sprouted. And I was able to plant each individual onion. And then after a while, when the onion itself started to rot, I could peel back the layers on the original onion and I could separate these out. See, this was one onion and now it has 3. There's 2, 4, and 3. We purchased these ones from seed, and they're looking good. They're looking good. From seed, those are doing well. Another thing really quickly, make sure that when you're planting your seeds, you're doing it at the time that it's supposed to be planted. And if you can't provide warmth for it, if it's just coming into spring, you can't provide warmth for it outside, keep the seeds inside that you intend to try to grow. The watermelons from my last video, I left outside when they were cold, so a lot of them ended up dying. And that was my fault. And from that batch, I probably have 2 left. And I think, I don't know if anybody remembers, but there were quite a few. I had 24 watermelons. And like I said, 2 or 3 survived out of that. And it was because it was too cold. It was just simply too cold. So remember, you're fostering a life here. So try not to do that. I feel awful for doing that. That was probably my saddest thing that I did this year with plants. But so yeah, just make sure you're following the instructions on the back of that pack. Ask somebody who knows, or you can ask me below. Yeah, this is our friend cilantro. They look like mini cilantros when they're growing. That's the coolest thing. I have some plants here. Let's share what I've got. I've also had these that I grew from seed as well. I have the one that I grew from seed as well inside who's making noise. And these are Diablo sulfuris that my friend Amy got for me back home in San Diego, and they're starting to bloom. Look at how beautiful these are. Oh, I'm showing everybody around. You're just taking a trip with me today in the garden. So if this is a bit longer than you had planned on watching, then I apologize, but you can fast forward again at any time. Let's get back to the plants. And here is a new batch of watermelon. This is one of the originals right here, so this one survived. I believe this is a survivor as well. Okay, and this is what you're looking for in the morning. This is what you're looking for. We don't want to see this because then they do this little thing all the way up to your plants and they start eating it, which is what happened right here just this morning. So this is what we do with these. We take these and we chuck them over the fence. Take these and we chuck them over the fence. Take these. Come on. Come on. Come on. Last one. Last one. Where'd he go? Oh, good. I lost him. He got a reprieve at life. Oh, that was the last one. Don't know where it went, but he got away. Anyway, so these are, we have quite a few watermelons. These are actually 6 watermelons down here, so we think that's going to be enough, but to think about the size of your own family, how many watermelons you go through in an average summer, this is going to produce probably 1 to 2 watermelons. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 watermelons I'll have this summer, which I'm so excited about. Look at, something got the leaf. Oh no. Luckily this leaf in particular I'm gonna clip soon, but holy cow. Okay, it might have been just the water that did that. The water just sitting on there. So let's be careful. I'll just be careful and I'll watch the water from now on. But look at, see these little flowers? Those are gonna be a cantaloupe. This is a cantaloupe. A cantaloupe. Cantaloupe, another pumpkin. As you see on my bags here, with the exception of this one. I need to roll down a bit further. I have them rolled down quite a bit. I don't want them to get any kind of rot. And I hope I'm saying that clearly, rot. I don't want them rotting. I don't want the roots rotting, no root rot. And so roll them down a bit, especially if you're in a warmer environment. Make sure you have plenty of holes on the sides of the bag and you'll get lovely growth. Pumpkin, 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 pumpkin. And this is their friend. You want to have companion plants. If you can't have a companion plant, that's awesome. This is just a little flower. It's a kirigami that I have here just sitting with them. Don't they look happy? They're gonna be growing up this fence here too. All right, friends, so there's my update for you. I hope it's going well. Remember, if you need to do any kind of maintenance to your plant, it's okay to take it out of the container. Don't touch the roots. Try to handle the plant by the top. It's okay to take your plant out and to repot it. A lot of people do it. We do it all the time. So if you need to repot this, that's okay. Take the plant out of a bag. Grab you another bag, dump the dirt into another bag or another container, mix it around a bit. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you all have a good day. I hope your planting goes well, and we'll make it work. We'll always make it work. You have an amazing day, and see you later.